Hello everybody, this is Clem, and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. I'm so excited to be able to say that. So this is part 1 of chapter 5. I think it's about the first half of chapter 5, if I'm understanding correctly. And then the second half will come later, because it looks like chapter 5 is going to be pretty lengthy. Just this first part is over 200,000 words. I'm really excited to get back into this game. If this is your first episode of the series that you're watching, or if you just forget, it's very valid because I've definitely forgotten a lot. Basically, a general gist is that we are coming back to this small town, Scarlet Hollow, where we have family because our aunt died. We're staying in this creepy haunted house with our grumpy cousin Tabitha, who's a little ethically dubious, but also like pretty cool. And we're meeting a lot of people in town, like a YouTuber named Stella, who is kind of suspicious, and she has a best friend named Kanika, and Kanika's mom is very suspicious. And also we got a hot monster boyfriend, but we did have to kill his mother. Let's continue. A lonely piano refrain echoes through your head as you sleep. It feels like it goes on forever, clumsy and uncertain of itself, stopping and starting at random. But as your dreams start to fade, you realize the music is following you to the waking world, continuing even as your mind re-solidifies and banishes the last few remnants of your dreams. I wonder if the piano is important, because I'm pretty sure we heard piano. Didn't we hear like disembodied piano playing on our first day in the mansion? Oh, it's the possums! When it finally stops, you're startled by the sudden silence. You're awake now, cold and uncomfortable, your muscles stiff and achy, your head still clouded with sleep. You realize there's a concerning lack of blanket and mattress. There's nothing beneath you but hard wooden floorboards, dusty and uneven. There's also a weight on your chest, and claws digging gently into your skin. Your heart skips a beat. Low-key, just what it's like to have a cat. Actually, my cat would not be doing this gently. My cat would be chewing my face off. They're so cute. You're greeted by two beady eyes staring down at you over the twitching nose of the opossum that lived in your drawer. The other one is crouched in the corner, eyeing you warily. You're not in your room. Start crying. Let's get our bearings. You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. Are we in the locked up wing? The opossum clings to your shirt with its tiny claws, holding on for dear life. Oh, that's so cute. Must be in the forbidden wing, yeah. You know it was him, Wayne. He wanted you to check out the forbidden wing, so we made sure you wouldn't have the chance to get sidetracked. Wayne. Okay, I like Wayne though, so I kind of forgive him. The small possum finally moves. It carefully makes its way down the length of your clothes, as if afraid you might notice if it moves too quickly. Apparently Wayne is a romance option, and I just never knew that. I never realized that. I low-key totally would romance him. They're so cute. Is there a baby one? It hastens when it finds solid ground, scurrying to the larger opossum in the corner. The two stare up at you, not quite afraid, but clearly more wary now that you've risen to your full human height. Maybe they were watching over you as you slept, or maybe they were hoping you might be lunch. Either way, you're both going your separate ways now. There are two doors out of the barren room. One is a normal door leading into what you assume to be a hallway. The other is a door that must have once been hidden, though the ruined state of the wallpaper has robbed it of its secrecy. Okay, we're definitely going into the hidden door. There doesn't seem to be a clear way to open it, besides the brass circle where a handle should be. You didn't bring a screwdriver into bed with you last night, and even if you did, worry about damaging the ancient mechanism. Hopefully you can find either the handle or another way out deeper in the forbidden wing. The hole. You lean forward, peering into the narrow opening at what lies behind the door. To your room. I don't like that. I don't like that. Someone's been freaking watching us. We've had the freaking creeper peeper in here watching us. Why am I didn't mean to do that. Means you'd be able to slip right back into the safety of the rest of the house if you just managed to find the handle. It's fine. Definitely. And maybe while you're looking, you'll catch a lucky break and stumble across the key. Okay. Let's continue deeper. I'm not gonna call out for anyone because we're not supposed to be in here, right? So I don't want to, like, make Tabitha mad at us. Because we've worked really hard to get on her good side, so. You make your way carefully across the slanted room and deeper into the forbidden wing. Oh, it's so cute! I love this thing. That's beautiful. Before you was a long hallway, age-stained curtains fluttering in the breeze, flowing in through cracked glass. Weak sunlight illuminates the dust dancing on the air. An ornate entryway, its door long gone, breaks the monotony of the faded wallpaper, and a staircase looms at the far end. Can I say something I love about this series? One, the prose is just really good. Like, genuinely really good. Which I feel like a lot of people forget that, like, a visual novel is primarily reading. If you want to make a, like, I think a lot of, like, developers see, like, oh, like, just make it a visual novel because it's, like, the easy way to make a game. But they don't realize that, like, you still need to be good at writing to make a visual novel, like, probably even more so than any other type of game. So one, I love that the prose is so good in the Scarlet Hollow game. Or, like, not games, but, like, the episodes. But I also just, like, have I ever encountered a spelling error? Like, I don't think I have. I know it sounds stupid, like, it's a little thing, but it really makes a difference for me as a reader. Let's investigate. Make your way to the dark doorway in the middle of the corridor. Parlor. Of course the Scarlets of old would have had a dedicated space to entertain their guests. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs through the entire length of the floor. The air here stinks of mildew. See why Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms? Yeah, because she's getting hit with a negligence charge. If we, like, fall through and die. There's a large painting on the far wall of the room. From a distance it looks like it might depict the town. Something else catches your eye. A bookshelf, or rather what's left of a bookshelf, hanging by a single rusted hinge. Its sagging shelves reveal some sunless space beyond, once hidden, now exposed by the rot of the house. It seems dangerous, but I want to see it. Let's look at the painting first. Haven't we seen this before? I guess not. I guess it just kind of looks... It looks so familiar. The painting highlights a number of old buildings and locales, many of which you've already visited. The town hall, the estate, the mines, and the clinic. Still called a hospital at the time of this painting. Church, and then there's somewhere you've yet to see. Historical Calloway Tremaine homesteads.
Maybe not. Maybe not. The difference, fun fact, historic means something that was, like, important in history, so you'd say, like, the historic battleground. Like historic Gettysburg, right? But historical means something of history, so, like, old-timey, basically. So, like, you could say, like, it's a historical house tour. Like, it's not necessarily an important house, but it's, like, a house about, like, a tour about history. That makes sense? So I did that. I should have probably fun.
The faded bronze plaque beneath reads, in commemoration of Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow Landmark Revitalization Project. Let the past never be forgotten. Okay, let's look at the bookshelf. You cross the parlor, testing each careful step along the way, and duck between the clapped shelves of the old bookshelf. What the hell? This is like a freaking Nancy Drew-ass room. This is awesome.
It's locked.
That's not awesome. That's actually quite not awesome. That needs to get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, that's a real thing. It's like, it was like a fake mermaid that, like, they sold. This is so cool though. What the heck? The space is dark. Its features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and holes in the walls. The wallpaper, a deep, exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. Walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing, its occupants dusty but mostly still intact. But all of these are ornamental details. Your focus is drawn to the expensive-looking antique desk at the center of the room. Dude, yeah, somebody, like, freaking went out, like, he still had a cigar and some brandy out here. Ooh, Booksmart! Oh, hot diggity dog. Okay. Maybe the collection of literature can help you learn about this room's occupant. You approach the shelf, your eager eyes poring over titles for anything that seems to stand out. The upper shelves are mostly classic fiction. Moby Dick, Shakespeare, various Dickens novels, nothing that stands out as particularly interesting. Well, I would say that's true about Moby Dick, but Dickens and Shakespeare are quite fun. The bottom... Go back. Oh no, don't make me read about law. Don't make me read law books. The bottom shelf seems to be home to reference books, heavy volumes of long, outdated construction law, treatises on various aspects of the coal industry, but there's also a book on city planning that stands out to you. The spine is marked with a dot. Pull it out, the shelves above shifting precariously as if the book held some load-bearing purpose. Oh! The instant you crack its spine, a slip of paper falls out, ancient and fragile and yellowed with age. Some kind of map. Let's see, state... Are these the... Yeah, these are all the things. We've been finding that, like, when we touch, we, like, go back in time. This is the one at the clinic. That's one of the mines. One of the town hall library things. So this is the last one then, I'm guessing? Where is that? Have we been there? Oh, I bet it's at the church. Where's the church? So that's probably why they introduced the church last episode. Judging by the highlighted landmarks, it's a map of Scarlet Hollow. Town Hall, the old mines, the mines. All places where stone carvings have been buried, yeah. There's one more circled area as well, what looks to be a patch of farmland. I haven't paid this location a visit yet, but judging by the way the other buildings have had their way of drawing you in, it's probably only a matter of time. Carefully fold the map and shove it in a pocket. Let's look at the desk. A beautiful desk. Top drawer? Letter opener, wax stuff. Top drawer mostly contains old-timey letter-writing materials, complete with a fancy dagger-shaped letter opener and a wax stamping kit emblazoned with the initials ES, so Enoch Scarlet. Underneath, you find a pile of crumbling financial documents, scrawled in neat cursive in every spot that needed a signature is the name Enoch Scarlet. There we go. This must be his desk, meaning this must be his study. He was Confederate. L. At the very bottom of the drawer, you're surprised to find a face you recognize staring back up at you. An antique photograph of a young man, his blonde hair nearly white against the dark sepia background. 1970. Teddy. Oh! What's this guy? He looks almost exactly the same as he did in your vision. Almost. His carefree look in his eyes that seemed to have faded by the time he found his way to that hospital bed. Let's feel around. I swear that book smart and street smart are just like the best skills. Like low-key, like they've helped us so much. Although also I think this is just like a well-written game. Like you probably feel that way with every skill. As you search for anything more notable among the contents of the drawer, you'd notice something peculiar. Irregularity in the molding along the top edge of the desk, almost as if it had been removed and replaced at some point. Light Yagami? You slip a hand into the drawer, feeling along what would usually be the solid oak at the top of the desk. The space is clearly hollow, your fingers making light knocking sounds as they fumble against the wood. Fortunately, it's a very simple lock, and you have years of experience. In moments, the secret drawer slides open, revealing its treasures. It's a bundle of notes. Oh, it's the freaking carvings. Vitality, Dominion, Prosperity. Aren't these... This is a religion thing, right? Am I stupid? Not angels, but it's like something like that, isn't it? Huh. Scrawled on the first page is a design you find familiar. It's the stone from that pit in the mines, its many-armed design scratched into the paper by an untrained hand. There are drawings here, some of which you find just as familiar. The goat head carving from what was once the town hall, and the circle of figures from the clinic. And more notes scrawled in the margins around the designs, most either illegible or written in some language you don't understand. A few words stand out. Prosperity, next to stone from the mines. Dominion, with the stone from the town hall. Vitality from the clinic. I mean, that makes sense. Prosperity, mines, like wealth. Mines, gold. Dominion makes sense. Power. Town hall is like political power, bureaucratic power. Vitality, health. Clinic, that makes sense. The remaining captions seem to read Spirit, Bounty, and Throne. Spirit, Bounty, Thrones. I don't know about Bounty. Bounty is probably the farm. Wouldn't that make sense? Like Harvest Bounty. Spirit, maybe the church? Holy Spirit? And then Throne, maybe the house. Maybe there's somewhere in the house that... I don't know. What do you guys think? There are 6 depicted here in total, meaning that if all of these were made, then there are 3 more you haven't found. I think that Booksmart told us that, like, as if that's also not just, like, common sense. At least 3 more. There's nothing necessarily indicating that these illustrations are a complete set. True. Let's check out the bottom drawer. Jeez. This is all... How do we... There we go. Do you have, like, a morphine addiction or something? Hashtag Daniel Dankowski. The bottom drawer offers some resistance as you try to pull it out. It seems that it was locked, though the bit of metal attempting to hold it shut seems to have rusted to the point of uselessness years ago. It gives in with a sharp tug, rotting wood splintering softly somewhere within the century-old desk. Such a shame. It always makes me so sad. I watch a lot of, like, urbex videos where they explore, like, old houses, and there's always this beautiful furniture that you just, like, you really can't get anymore. Like, there's just not really craftsmanship like this. And, I mean, I guess there probably is, but it's, you know, you really have to look for it, and it's ungodly expensive and not really passed down through, like, generations like it used to be. And it looks beautiful. It looks totally intact, but it's like just like the mold has like completely rotted it from the inside. So it's like it's so weird because it's like it looks totally fine, but you know, like you could never actually take it home or like, try to fix it or anything. Inside, you find a strange collection of glass vials. Poppers. Their surfaces are clouded over, but you can make out what seems to be paper, preserved somehow inside the containers, a hint of writing visible at the edges. Okay, let's open them. You're one of them, twisting the cork. Unseals with a pop, revealing a smell like an old pond, like decaying leaves and damp earth. Look at the corner of the slip of paper and it unfurls. The writing across the surface is crisp and clear as if it had just been written. Miss Maeve, I know it's been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write to you now with utmost urgency. I'm not sure if news has yet reached you regarding what transpired just yesterday. Many lives were lost. Maybe that's the mind collapse? The town is in a frenzy. I hope to mitigate some of the damages that have been done, and thus must speak with you at once. I attempted the journey to your place of residence, but was unable to locate it. You once told me of another way to reach you. Though it seems like nothing but a half-remembered fantasy, I am acting in desperation. I only hope this letter finds its way to you, as you once said it would in my hour of need. I must meet with you at your soonest convenience. Sincerely, Enoch. Scarlet. Paper dissolves. Interesting. Good thing you're a fast reader. Thanks. It's unlikely you'll have the chance to return here, and the vials are too delicate to carry with you. Keep reading. Keep reading. Is this gonna, like, poison us? Miss Verena, trouble with tea. Your presence requested at once. Verena, know what you tried. Do not appreciate the attempt at subterfuge. But we both knew what was at stake here. The boy has been dealt with. Expect me this evening for in-person discussion. Isn't there a boy that got killed? You know what I'm talking about? I have to be honest, I like probably should have like gone back and watched my other episodes of this before I did this. Or watched the recap. But I could have sworn like one of our family members got like pushed down the stairs and killed or something. Wonder if that's who they're talking about? And by ES, Enoch. Verena. He really liked this Verena. Alright. Let's go to the hall. Well, let's go back to the desk. Yeah, let's go to the hallway. Cool room though. You return to the hallway outside the parlor. Follow the footprints. You follow the path laid out in the dust. Takes you up a flight of stairs, the way down blocked by debris, and you find yourself on the third floor of the estate for the first time. This is beautiful. Really such a beautiful estate. It's so sad that it fell into disuse like this. There are more footprints leading all the way down the hallway into the farthest door. Let's move the boxes. Look at the side of the way with a bit of elbow grease. You push past them into the room beyond. The room is coldly empty. The large antique bed is made, its sheets ancient and dusty, still somehow giving off the feeling of tidiness. Maybe this is that little girl. Wasn't there like a really little girl that lived in the manor and died when she was still young? Edwardine. Oh, I totally knew it. Okay, yeah. So we got an achievement for exploring Edwardine's room. Even with cobwebs stretched between each corner of its four-poster frame. Let's check desk. Don't we have that doll that might be hers? You step towards the desk, its drawers practically overflowing with stationery. Sift through paper, it quickly becomes clear to you whose room this is. There are stacks of bills in Edwardine's name, filling nearly every drawer, and even once you manage to get past layers of envelopes and trifled paper, you get a permafrost of receipts. When you reach the bottom drawer, you find something entirely different. Greeting cards, letters, small wrapped packages, some open, some sealed, some crumpled into little balls. You open one of the cards. Both pages are taken up by a handwritten note. Abby. Wait. Is this from Tabitha's dad? What? Tabby, hope you're doing well. My day goes by that I don't miss you. Hope Perlan treats you to your best Christmas yet. I'm not sure what sort of doodads you're into these days, so I sent a little something that made me think of you. Made sure they were the best shells of the bunch. Not sure how rare any of them are, but they're awfully pretty. You've still got that beach smell. Make sure you put your ear up to them too. Doesn't compare to the real thing, but it comes close enough. In case you think that makes me a cheapskate, I made sure to send along a little cash too, so you can get yourself something nicer than glorified beach trash. Make sure you get Perlan to take you to the nice toy store, because that's where I'd take you if I was there. If you get the time, I'd love to hear from you. I miss you so much, Tabby, and I'm always thinking of you. You can come out and visit me anytime. I know we've always wanted to see what it's like out east. Loki, we're kind of already out east, aren't we? Aren't we in like North Carolina, South Carolina? No, we're in North Carolina. All my love, Dad. So it is from her dad. I can remember in North Carolina because it makes me like my friend who like I texted about this game when I first started playing it lived in North Carolina, and I was like, you need to play this. It's in North Carolina. I played another from closer to the top of the pile. Happy birthday, Tabby. It's me again, your old dad. So the big 2-0. I can't believe my daughter is such an adult. In my mind, you're still that bouncy little kid doing cartwheels on the front lawn, telling me what various sounds animals make, like you're the professor of animal noise. I have no idea if you read these, but I'll keep writing them, even if it sometimes feels like I'm writing them to a ghost. I mean, we haven't spoken in almost 15 years. You're a whole human being now, and I have no idea what you're like. I'd like to think we get along, though. As always, my address is on the back. I hope you decide to come visit me one of these days. I've got a guest room all set up, just in case. It's always ready for you, kid. I love you, and I always will, no matter who you turned out to be. Love, Dad. Oh, that's sweet. Well, maybe. Do we know where her dad left? There are years and years of these. The bottom drawer is almost entirely unopened envelopes, dated from when Tabitha would have been just a kid, all from him. So I'm guessing her mom kept them here so that she wouldn't see them. Look at a few of the cards. Okay, let's search the closet. Make your way to the closet. It seems Edwardine kept things neat and orderly, or as neat and orderly as she could, considering the decaying state of the place. Can't help but notice that these dresses look strikingly like the style Tabitha wears. Imagine Pearl Ann sifting through Edwardine's old trunks of clothes, recycling moth-eaten vintage dresses for her daughter in place of buying anything new. The only thing here besides her clothes and shoes is a box shoved off to one side. You pick it up. A little sailor outfit. Child-sized overalls, striped shirt, a small pair of trousers, suspenders still attached. One of those little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. What? That's a little freaky. It is laminated? Brown watery ink. Okay, yeah, girl, that's blood. Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. That's weird. That's weird, guys. There's something freaky going on. When you pull out the left shirt, a note is revealed tucked away at the bottom of the box in a protective plastic sleeve. Freaking Pokemon card. Scarlet, almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick brown watery ink that's cracked with age. Her hands tremble. The note somehow making the tips of your finger feel dirty, even as it sits behind layers of plastic. Yeah, because some little freaking sailor boy's blood. You drop it back in the box, once again covering it with the clothes and shoving it into the recesses of the forgotten closet where it belongs. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna save quick. Push the window into the middle room. Look at the middle room. Beautiful stained glass. Gosh, this is such a beautiful room. A wonderful setup. This space was clearly once a nursery, though no child has been in here for a long, long time. Bookshelf? Top shelf is occupied by antique picture books, Dick and Jane, books of nursery rhymes, ancient editions of Grimm's fairy tales. I used to have a super old copy of Grimm's fairy tales in my childhood bedroom. I remember when I was like 3 or 4, like reading the one where the girl, she like plucks the wings off of like bugs and tortures them with pins, and then she goes to like this world and they like paralyze her and turn her into a statue and cover her with cobwebs, but she's like still alert and awake. I was like, this is freaky. This is scary, guys. The lower shelves are full of educational material, from children's encyclopedias to writing practice workbooks. Sheer number of learning-oriented books on the shelf, you get the impression that the children who lived here were not supposed to be as interested in fun and fiction as they were in diction and spelling. Sometimes those are the same thing. Your family may have been wealthy, but maybe not in joy. Read a few. Alexandra. Alexandra was the little girl, right? I'm gonna keep saying that about every single freaking name we read. I don't know. Reasons Mommy should take me and Maribel to the zoo. Girl. 1, we have been very good girls and have not cried for a whole week. You make my whole week.
You make my whole week. Aww. Wait, that sounded like the sound effect. Aww. Aww. Oh wait, my whole week.
Mary Bell says elephants are too big, and I would like to see one. 3. I think it would be very fun and Mommy would have a good time. All are signed with the carefully scrawled signature of Alexandra Scarlet. That's cute. Flip through the rest of the book. Your eyes on focus as the many practice sentences and letter copying pages flash by. Something near the back of the book gives you pause. In a section that starts with the prompt, today I, Alexandra continues with, talked to the boy in the wall. Mommy, I'm here too. That's probably what freaking was. Guys. Guys, this is getting scary. The last prompt lingers with you. Booksmart pulling through. Booksmart the frickin' goat, dude. While these practice books are the same, you wonder what else you managed to find under Today I. You grab the next copy, opening it to the first practice writing page. Today I told the boy in the wall about my family. Well, not good. Then the boy in the wall— girl, you gotta sort out these then-thens and these 222s because it's stressing me out. Said he's happy he has a kid to talk to. I am glad because Mary Bell is mean sometimes and tells me what to do. He is really nice, and I hope he can come out of the wall to play with us soon. Today I told the boy in the wall that I'm sad. He was really nice and told me he knows how to make Mommy be nicer to me. He said Mommy tucks him in every night and reads him stories and is never mean. And if the I was in the wall, Mommy would also be nice to me. That's creepy as hell. He said there can only be one kid in the wall, so he'll have to switch places with me. He's a freaking changeling. But Mommy will be nice to me then, so it is okay. When I was like— oh god, how old was I? I can't remember. I used to be a diehard fan of the Spiderwick series when I was a little kid. And I remember when I was like, I think like 9 or something like that, I had the biggest crush on the— no, I was maybe younger. I was maybe like 7 or 8. I don't know. I had the biggest crush on the picture in the almanac for Changeling. Because it was like a boy like that was also my age, like 9 or whatever. Today I ate dinner with Mommy. Okay, her spelling's getting better. Like, okay. She said she made me special dinner and she sat with me the whole time and I was a good girl and ate it all. Mommy's proud of me, it was a good day, and I am happy. Should I kill her? Did she poison her? Yeah, let's leave. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, window? Carefully approach the window at the far end of the hall. There is a cliff. There is nothing below the window but the tops of distant trees, the ground having crumbled away. The only thing stopping you from plummeting to your death is the straining foundation that still holds this place together. At least for now. Creepy. You continue following the trail of footprints, approaching the farthest room down the hall. The door is clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. Someone left it open for you. Okay. Twin candelabras, never a good sign. Never a good sign. This is for some freaking cult shit. The room is starkly empty save for a rug and a few candelabras. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotting antiques marks it as distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. Keep going. Continue forward towards the door on the far side of the room. Oh. Goodness gracious. We have a lot of locks going on there. You guys think maybe that's the boy on the wall? Like he was kept in that room or something? You exit into a short hallway. There are stairs there leading back down to the lower floors, but there's also another door. Being ajar, the many locks and deadbolts along its edge glimmering in the weak morning light. Let's save in case we have the option to go in there. The door frame itself is gouged and splintered, evidence that some desperate creature tried to save itself from the room beyond time and time again. That's just what my cat does to like every door ever. Go. Step forward. This was a prison cell. Okay, well, this is definitely where the boy in the walls was. Mommy, I'm here too. Was he a monster like Reese? How else would he have done all these flying? What does this say? Can you guys read this? Ovco? Ovco? I don't know. The one little pristine doll, though. This is really sad. Oh, that's the doorknob. Oh, they even have this poor little boy shitting in a bucket. This is actually really quite sad. When I was in law school and I remember we had our child abuse unit, this class I took, and I read multiple cases where stuff like this happens. It's more common than you'd think. It's really, really horrible. And it always just broke my heart thinking about that. Like, I'm too young to have kids. I love kids. I've never even really spent much time around them. I don't have any or anything like that, but I just, like, the thought of doing that to a kid, I don't know. It's really, really horrible. Obviously, I guess. I'm just saying obvious shit, but everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches, legible words mixed in with the nonsense of desperate clawing. One window, set high in the far wall, is fitted with a thick plane of glass, as if the iron bars beyond it would be enough to hold the imprisoned. You can't help but notice the doll from your closet sits watching you from the bed, one eyelid drooping. Adds an extra layer of menace to the already deeply unsettling room. Loki, what if that's Wayne? Like, does that make sense? No, it doesn't, because he's a love interest. Well, maybe they're going for, like, third cousins. I don't know. But I don't think they would. I don't know. I don't know. Property of Alexandra. Yeah, so the doll was Alexandra's. We were right about that. So did she give it to the little boy who lived here? Your eyes are drawn to the massive, almost letters dug deep into the brick as this cell's prisoner could manage, highlighted with whatever pigments were available, probably blood. By the way, sorry, this is off topic. Something I found out since I watched the last episode, or since I played the last episode of this game. Every background in this game is hand-drawn, traditionally, which is incredible. I never realized that. For how many backgrounds this game has and how detailed these backgrounds are, it's really, really... There's so much love and care put into this game. It's like one of the most impressive Western visual novels I think ever made. It's really quite incredible. And one final detail grabs you. Metallic glint from the filthy bare mattress. Doorknob. I can't read what this says, guys. I'm so sorry. O-V... X... Z... F... C...
Did you ever hear this?
What?
Funex SVFX FUMNX SVFMNX. Okay, MNX. Do you know what I said?
No.
Like, I don't know. Then one final detail grabs you. A metallic glint, a doorknob. This is what you've been looking for. Is it left here for you? Low-key, like, situations like these, though, I think I forget if it was already on another Scarlet Hollow video, and if so, I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself, but, like, these kind of things just don't scare me. Like, I don't mean that as a criticism, like, this isn't scary. But I mean, like, if I was in this situation, like, any kind of, like, situation where I feel more pity and anger for what happened to a person than I do fear of them, like, that, like, will always, like, I don't know, like, those emotions are always stronger to me than fear. So, like, I would, like, not think for a second about taking the handle. I'd be like, okay. It's like, this little boy is my friend, even if he's about to freaking kill me, which is, like, I'm not saying it's smart or objectively true or correct. It's just a personal shortcoming of mine. It's, like, hard for me to be, like, unbiased when I feel bad for somebody. As you take it, a sound wraps around you. Music, the tinkling of piano keys played by a clumsy hand. Is it Wayne? Because the piano, I thought for some reason in one of the earlier chapters we thought was associated with Wayne somehow. Interesting. The tinkling of piano keys played by a clumsy hand, they echo up a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. We're kind of playing dangerously here, but I want to meet this kid. Come this far. Clearly you're meant to go just a little further. Oh my god, this looks like the room in Gone Home where you have the jump scare with the crucifix. To this day, I think Gone Home is like one of the scariest games ever. Only if you know that nothing bad is gonna happen. Or like, only if you don't know. Like, if you go into Gone Home completely blind and don't know how the game ends or what's gonna happen, it is genuinely so scary. There's like, if you haven't played, it's like a game where you like explored. Like, you come home from college to your giant, super haunted mansion, and your family's missing, and you like look around the house to figure out why your family's missing. And there's like a part where you can find a secret compartment that looks exactly like this. And there's a little crucifix hanging on the wall. And when you walk past the crucifix, it falls to the floor and the lights go out, and it's so freaking scary, dude. The stairs take you to what you might have assumed was once a servant's quarters, a network of cramped passageways hidden behind the expansive room of the estate without so much as a window for illumination. But you persist and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet estate, the echoing piano your only company. Soon enough you see light again, the sun creeping in through the edges of a nearly hidden door. Like where? Oh, is that the... Oh, does that connect to the garden, maybe? At the end of another long corridor, its high ceilings and tall windows are almost disorienting as you step out from the cramped, gloomy stairwell. The music echoes mournfully in the vast space, a chorus of wind adding a melancholic harmony as it whips in from the overgrown courtyard outside. You found your way to the first floor, which means you must be close to the ballroom from your first day. I was gonna say this kind of looks like the first day. But you've yet to confront your guide. Let's finish what we started. We're definitely being stupid here, but I can't find it in myself. Because it's either Wayne or this probably likely extremely mistreated little ghost boy. And either way, like, I trust Wayne. I feel safe with Wayne for the most part. Maybe that's stupid. And then this little boy, like, even if he's evil or whatever, like, I just feel bad for him. Like, somebody should show him kindness. The musician plays on as you move cautiously through the dark, the slope now so dramatic that it feels like walking downhill, jagged remains of the floorboard jutting out from splintered trees. It's Wayne! Wait, so Wayne is like our freaking third cousin? Wait, no. Because Wayne dated Tabitha, right? So he can't be. I guess he'd also be like her third cousin. I don't know. I guess it's a small town. I don't know. I don't know. Wayne, okay, the flow of notes stops as you reach an open doorway to what was once a music room. I'm glad that we were correct about Wayne being connected to the piano, though. Wayne stands from the bench of a battered grand piano, turning to face you. So now you've seen it, Clem. Oh my god, I got an achievement for that. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? I missed you dearly. He makes his way down to the tilted floor towards you. A breeze passes by him, carrying with it the smell from the wound that is his body. I hope you enjoyed the show. You were quite talented. He stops just a few paces away. I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. If you aren't careful and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. Wait, did I misunderstand? Did the boy in the wall keep Alexandra prisoner? And that's why her doll was in there? I assumed that he was being kept in the he was being kept prisoner, and that's why she hurt him in the wall and she gave him his doll, or after she died, his spirit went and took the doll because it was attached to her or something, but maybe he swapped places with her, like we were saying, like a changeling, and locked her in there. Maybe that's kind of what this is implying. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to keep playing. Hey, man. With the doll. She liked it, so I liked it too. What? So Wayne is our freaking third cousin? Or wait. We're going about this the wrong way. I guess... No, because he did say mommy. He did say mommy, didn't he? I was gonna say, maybe he's just like a random kid kidnapped. Okay. Problematic love interest? Far separated legal incest Wayne? Question mark? She liked it, so I liked it too. Oh, I always knew that I liked Wayne. Which is true, by the way. This is true. You can go back and watch my other videos. I've always been a Wayne stan. Oh, wait, okay, low-key... Fuck, I committed to Reese, didn't I? But he is our third cousin. He's just a friend. He can be just a really good friend, maybe. It's nice to see it again after so many years. Sweetheart, if I'd known that, I would have given you the doll from my closet like the first day. What the heck? You need to carry me off of my sleep. I'm not going to do any of the mean options because... Flirt? Well, here's the problem, guys. What happens if we flirt? Because we did, like, low-key lock into the Reese thing. We, like, did do that. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go to r/Scarlet Hollow really quick. Okay. Did not find any answers. It looks like, honestly, apparently the flirt option is not even supposed to show up. Unless we have the hot trait, which we don't. So I don't know why it's there. I don't really know. Yeah, I couldn't find any answers online. So we'll just go through with this. Who lived in the last room? Well, it was obviously Wayne. I did. Oh. Oh, this is making me so sad. Oh, Wayne. Oh god. Okay, I know it's just recency bias, maybe. I don't know. God, this is really hard, guys. How do I pick between Wade and Reese? I've been in that room a long time. Oh. I don't understand that because wasn't he Tabitha's ex-boyfriend? Am I being free now is meaningless in the grand scheme of things. The town itself is enough of a prison that I might as well still be stuck behind that door. At least I'm free enough to warn you. The town is a prison. Can't leave. No one really can. As it stands now, Scarlet Hollow doesn't like letting go of its prisoners. They may be able to cross the town line, but not without paying a price. That can be changed, though. It wasn't always this way, and it wasn't meant to be. You put an end to it. Okay. Let's save. And try to flirt. Let's see what happens. Except for it. He doesn't flinch as you approach, but you do sense a trepidation. Seems uncertain of what you're about to do. I'm really close. I'm already close. I don't know if you can care. Wait, I guess this is gonna tell us? Nobody else could ever hope to have the kind of bond we could share. It's not possible for any human to be what I could be for you. Wait, low-key, this is awkward because Wayne and Reese already low-key, like, hate each other. Cat fight, guys! Cat fight for me! You can have all your dalliances, I won't stop you as long as you don't forget me. Okay. Okay. Can one of these dalliances be with you? Actually, no, not a dalliance. Something realer, something truer. Whoa, okay, these are crazy freaking options, guys. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, guys, I'm sitting here blushing like a schoolgirl. Explore, what are you? I don't care what he is, honestly. Like, he can be whatever he wants. What do you want from me? You can be honest. Too forward. I trust you don't have to play hide and seek anymore. We can be partners. I like that, but it's not very romantic, is it? Although, I don't know, when Victor said that kind of shit in Arcane, I was like, oh my god, wow! So, who knows? You know what I'm talking about? It's like, let us do this one more time as partners. That's a horrible Victor impression. Don't listen to that. I really like you, Wayne. I do. That's true. That's true. I do really like him. Quiet. I said this like quiet. Quit with the little games. You have my full interest. What are you gonna do about it? Place your hand on his chest. Ooh. Guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is hard. I'm at a freaking buffet of all my favorite foods. Place your hand on his chest. I kinda like this one. I like this one, although it's a little forward. And it's a little mean. I don't think I would ever be that mean, actually. Quit it with the little games. Like, that's too rude for me. I really like you, Wayne. You have my trust. We can be partners. And seek. With the little games, you have my full interest. What do you want to do about it? Honestly, maybe we go with this one because I feel like it's the most direct answer to what he's saying. Although, is it too mean? Although he dated Tabitha, right? So he doesn't mind mean. Like you went. We saved, right? Let's save again. And if we don't like what he says, we'll go back. So eager, so unafraid. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoa! Oh my god, okay. Wayne takes a step forward, closing what little gap remained between you two. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're on the floor? Oh, he's freaking like cabadoning us. The unsteady floor causes you to stumble back against the wall. Wayne looms over you, his outstretched arms blocking you from escape. Why are you blocking us from escape? What? It's only him and you locked in your embrace. I can show you. Okay. I'm open to the idea. Give you a taste of what we could be, of what I can offer you. Okay. I like the sound of that. He's breathing more heavily now. Oh my gosh. He's slight but noticeable. He's excited. But trying not to shout. That's cute. That's cute. Guys, I like it. Oh my god. Fuck. But Reese is gonna show up and then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Reese. Do they want to date? Could they be like, maybe like their rivalry could turn into hate fucking and then they could be boyfriends and then they could both be my boyfriend. Much to think on. Much to chew on. Much to chew on. If you're ready. I was born ready. Will this make me fall apart like you? That's rude as hell. Rude as hell. I'm not saying that. Also, like, I don't think he's got a contagious zombie disease. I think he's just a freaking zombie because he's been locked in a room since 1917. I can't do it. It's wrong. Okay. Not gonna do that one. I wanted this since the moment I first saw you. I like that one. Do it. That's like I'm gonna go write a BMX. This is nice. You know what, this will probably make him feel wanted. And I'm sure that as a zombie he doesn't always get to feel wanted, so I like this option. Oh, that's so cute. Do we get to see beneath the veil? Okay. Wayne stares down at you with bright eyes, shining through the veil that flutters slightly with each breath. Did he wear the little sailor suit? I just realized. Wayne, we saw your little sailor suit. Oh my god, his hand! So purple. Hashtag purple guy. His other arm reaches up towards your throat. Put that away. Put that away. Why are you going for our throat? He rests his palm on the nape of your neck. Okay. Oh, we have a heartbeat. That's fine. I thought he was gonna like freaking choke us out. Like, get out of here, dude. Well, the music is getting intense. It's warmer than you'd expected, calloused and cracked, his fingers strong as they tighten around you. Wait! Wait! Let go! Sudden sharp pain as you've been struck with a pin and the unsettling feeling of something squirming. Oh my god, guys, I was too freaking polite to ask about the zombie virus, but apparently he does have the zombie virus, and we just got injected with the freaking T virus, us and Leon Kennedy. Oh my god. Can't help but try to jerk away from him, as a squirming slithers its way up your throat. Okay. His fingers grip tighter, holding you firmly in place. And then it stops, and a pleasant numbness starts to spread out from the base of your skull, flowing down your spine, enveloping you in a wave of bone-deep serenity. Surrounding to come unfocused, vision swimming as your head lolls to the side, hair standing on end in a full-body shiver. As an intense pleasure sweeps across your skin. We're getting like a freaking neck worm orgasm. You're vaguely aware that your legs have collapsed from under you. Wayne holds you up, one of his arms curling around your waist, pressing you against him as you lose yourself in the sensation. Freaky. Then it's over. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh god, I got achievement for cheating on Reese. Guys! Guys, I feel really bad now. I didn't think about it that way. I didn't think about it. I don't know. I assumed that it would just, like, end the romance with Reese. I didn't know that it was gonna, like, make Reese sad. I didn't think about that. Oh, I feel really bad now. What was the other achievement I got? Share a moment of bliss with your guardian angel. That's cute. Okay. Does this count as seduction? Low-key, we didn't have sex. He just made me worm orgasm. And that felt kind of spiritual, in a sense. I don't know. Lets you go. You slump to the floor as he takes a shaky step back, adjusting his sleeve. Think of that as a kiss. Oh, no. Then it's quite explicit, yeah. I still think, though, I think we can have Wayne and Reese hook up. And then everyone's happy, and then... Hot dog, right? Okay. He catches his breath as he speaks. Was it good for you, too? Business, before you go. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her, pry them from her hands, and then everything should start falling into place. The witch, like, freaking Kanika's mom? You have no idea who we could be talking about. Yes, I have an idea. He's already starting to forget about her. Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Physical, easily manipulated. Well, apparently, because it's been too freaking long since I played this game and I gave up on Reese. Is Reese coming back, though? If he comes back in this chapter, I might go back and redo this. But I kind of, like, got the feeling that Reese's storyline was, like, done a little bit, maybe? I don't know. If he comes back, we'll rethink things. Something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. Before the chance to respond, he's gone, slipping back into the shadows. I don't know how you managed to gather yourself, stumbling to your feet. Your legs tremble unsteadily beneath you as you slowly recover from whatever that was. And though you try to pull yourself out of it, your mind seems reluctant to part with the few lingering ounces of that incredible feeling, a foggy, dreamlike haze cloaking your thoughts. You can't stand here basking in it forever. You have your door handle and you have much to do today. Nothing left for you to do here but leave. Make your way back to where you woke up and saw it in the handle of the secret door in the wall. So does it take us into the closet? Against the door frame as the last dregs of the intoxicating kiss leave your system, turning you to some semblance of normality. The state has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burns with a ferocious itch to leave this place behind, to be anywhere but here. Okay. Maybe, guys, that wasn't the right thing to do, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I don't want to hurt Reese's feelings. And low-key, we kind of, like, violated girl code with Tabitha. Well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. If there are consequences for this. Because, okay, I felt like he was kind of saying, like, there's not going to be consequences if you do this. If there are consequences, we'll, look, it's still a freaking dredgling. We'll go back and we'll fix things. But for right now, we'll leave it as is. This song is really good. You leave in a haze, mindlessly grabbing clothes and an uncharged phone, barely even noticing your surroundings as you rush outside, the morning's revelation seizing your body and mind alike with a suffocating grip. Even the lingering afterglow of your entanglement with Wayne can't fill a sinking pit dug into your stomach. Cell, the doll. Could Tabitha have known about this? It's not possible that Wayne could be leading you astray. You had a glimpse of the brilliant colors of his soul. Something that beautiful, that expansive couldn't lie to you. It wouldn't lie to you. I think Wayne is a good guy, and I think he's trying to protect us, like, genuinely. That being said, I definitely think he's capable of lying. Tabitha's just as in the dark as I was. I trust Tabitha, too. Ruin Wing is forbidden. It's in the name. It's possible Tabitha didn't even know anything was there. If she did know something was hidden away, it's possible she had no idea what that something was. I feel like she probably had some idea, but not, like, to this extent. You know what I mean? Narratively, I'd be surprised if they made Tabitha know. Because right now, I feel like the narrative has been really trying to, like, make you like her despite... Like, on the surface, she's a very unlikable character. She's mean, she's cruel, she's a capitalist pig, low-key. But then, like, once you get to know her, like, she opens up a lot more and is a better person. And, like, you find out a lot of, like, I don't know, reasons for why she acts like how she does. But... So that, like, I would be surprised if they threw in, oh yeah, she knew there was a little boy chained up in her house and didn't do anything. Also, they're the same age, so she would have also been a child, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Even if she didn't know, like, what could she have done about it? Okay, these are all options that are a lot, so let's go through these. Okay, police, no. They've been worthless, and I wouldn't do that in real life either. Wayne said I need to find the witch. I should do that before doing anything else. I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, Wayne's not in the freaking room anymore. Wayne said I need to find the witch. I think maybe we should go looking for the witch because I think that might be Kanika's mom, and I do think she's connected to a lot going on here. Tabitha... Tabitha needs to know. I think we should hold off on telling Tabitha low-key. Going to someone I can trust. I wonder who that would be. I don't know if there's anyone left that we trust. I think Reese is like low-key the only person we... Wayne and Reese are literally... And Tabitha, but I don't want to talk to Tabitha. Wayne already knows, and Reese is missing, so... So I don't trust Stella. I don't trust Kanika's mom, and I don't think I know Kanika or Avery enough. Maybe Kanika. No, I don't trust Kanika because remember with her mom when she acted super weird? I think her mom has like mind control powers over her. And so I feel like her mom could learn that from her. Get out of this by finding the rest of stone carvings alone if I have to. I agree with this, but I think maybe we start with the witch. Now isn't the time for unnecessary confrontations. Wayne told me to find the witch, and he notably didn't tell you to take this to Tabitha. Only you have no idea where to begin finding this witch, or for that matter, who you assume she's a she could possibly be. Carter. There's a sound in the woods to your right, a snapping branch. It breaks you from your panic, your mind going blank with fresh fear. Oh god. Oh god. God. Guys. I didn't think he was coming back. Oh my god, okay. Okay. He might just kill us, honestly, low-key. Like, which we would deserve. Because I don't know why. Like, I swear to god, guys, when I was, like, thinking about it, I don't know. Oh, okay, if he's upset, we'll go back and fix things. If he's not upset, I don't know. Oh, it's his little guys. Was he just sitting watching our house? Wait, he got clothes. Oh, he looks so cute. You turn shocked and see Reese there lurking at the edge of the woods. Washed off the blood and seems to have found himself a jacket, but there's still inhumanity to his features that hasn't faded. Long teeth poke out from between misshapen lips like a wolf hiding a man's skin. He looks kind of sad. Paintings are here too, their warped faces staring down at you from the trees. Hey, no need to panic while I'm around. Help make my problems disappear and I can always help you get rid of yours. Oh. Guys, I don't know. Tell him everything? I don't know. Jesus Christ, he's scared the shit out of me. No, that's mean, because he's... I want people to fear him. I'm not gonna do that. Loki, I'm glad he came back. I did not expect to see him for at least another chapter. I thought he was gonna be like that was his whole storyline, and then we wouldn't see him until the end of the game. So I'm actually like, this changes things a lot. Doesn't matter. I know where I need to go next. This is probably the best option, but I don't want to do this because I don't really want to like make him comfort me. Like he's going through a lot. Okay, we saved. Let's tell him everything. Yeah, that's true. Like, low-key, guys, I kind of ship Reese and Wayne. Like, is that crazy? I don't know. They have a lot in common, and they kind of, like, they hated each other, but now maybe they'll find kinship and more. Just like what the doctor built for me. How much do you trust Tabitha? What do you ask? I think you know why. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I was trying to buy time, but it's okay. I know what to do. I don't want freaking Tabitha to die. I love Tabitha. Why don't I talk to her? I'm right. Talking to her is the last thing you should do. She'll just lie to your face, say whatever she needs to say, then keep plotting her plan of attack. You found out before she'd do anything. That's good. We can stop her. Reese! Bro. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Reese. You trust me before you trust me now. We both know what needs to be done about people like this, and I can do it. I can save you the way you saved me. No, no more death, please. No more death. Sorry, Clem, but it's clearly either you or her. This is self-defense. Reese! Dude. You understood that last night. You let me defend myself. Oh my god. 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 Guys, would it be crazy to go back and unromance Reese? He was so cute. He was so cute before. He was so nice and gentle, and he was an artist. And now he's freaking killing people left and right. And he's being quite controlling, and I kind of like Wayne better now. Guys, guys. Don't do it! Don't freaking do it! Then I can stop once we're both safe. You know, I don't like doing it. I don't want to, not really. Then don't do it! I can't stand the thought of what she might do to you if I don't intervene. She's not gonna do anything to me. The absolute worst that she possibly did is that when she was like 6, she was aware there was another 6-year-old chained up in her mom's house. Which, like, yeah, you should tell somebody, but she was 6, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, what? Like, she hasn't even done anything bad to Wayne, has she? Like, oh wait, didn't that guy say though that she killed Wayne or something? I don't know. Guys, I'm low-key thinking maybe we don't romance her. I don't know. I don't want him to kill Tabitha. I really like Tabitha, actually. Oh, Jesus. Stares down at you for a moment, his eyes crawling down your face, taking you in before finally resting on your lips, his own part slightly revealing the tips of his gleaming fangs. Hesitates, his shoulders stiffening. What are you doing? Reese! Back off! Reese, bitch, back off! This is not the time. Guys, what? If I did something controversial, you guys be mad at me? I don't know. Okay, guys, so I made all the same choices, but this time Reese did not appear. So I guess he only appears in that moment if you have a romance with him? Interesting. Okay. Guess we go looking for the stone carvings. I'm really scared to confront Tabitha about this because I feel like what I would do in real life is like question her about semi-related stuff to try and get a gist of like how much I think she understands and then regroup and go from there. But I don't know if the game will let me be that subtle about it. I think I'm gonna like have to pick like confront or don't confront, you know what I mean? So I think I guess what we can do, we've already saved Scum a little bit. We might as well save. Oh god. Oops. And then if this makes Wayne mad or she freaks out or we have to confront her, then I'll just go back and make a different choice. The events of this morning beg for an immediate confrontation. By the time you notice where your legs are taking you, you're already en route to the Scarlet Mines. You stumble down the road, your panicked thoughts directing themselves like a pointed arrow towards your destination. Things will make sense again just as soon as you get where you're going. Oh lord. Though once you arrive, you're once again met with the sounds of an angry crowd. I didn't realize how tall this dude was, damn. Oh hey, that's the guy we've talked to a few times. The strike, it seems, is raging on, perhaps even angrier than before, bolstered by their increasing number. You don't have to deal with the striking miners if you don't want to. Stella's computer had that handy little map of the mines. You still remember where the gap in the fence is supposed to be. You could sneak in. Let's sneak in. Okay. Alright, should we talk to Tabitha? Knock first. You walk up to Tabitha's trailer and knock on the door. Wait for a moment. What is it now? Come in. Hey, Queen. You went to your cousin's office to find her seated at her desk, shotgun in hand, eyeing its mechanisms with focused intent. Are you gonna kill yourself? Wait. Does that mean low-key if Reese had gone after her, she probably would have shot him to friggin' smithereens? Damn, okay. God, they're really starting to get on my nerves out there. Bro, just give them freaking higher pay. I don't know what to tell you. They don't have a leg to stand on, and they know that I can wait them out. Nothing to lose but the mine, right? Who cares? Let them try to run this damn place. See how easy it is. Ugh, what am I saying? I'm not that desperate. They're the desperate ones. I'm fine. Whoa. We, you know, could work a little bit on your management skills, Tabitha. So what made you decide to come bother me today? You don't have to tell her everything. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. This game. Oh my god, I love you. I love you. This is like genuinely just one of the most. It takes freaking everything into consideration. It's so well written. I can't get over that. You don't have to tell her everything. Maybe it's best to keep the details of what you know and what you've seen private. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Oh, new Tabitha CG. She's so cute. I'm the boss. So I'll do some research on our family, some things that we need to talk about. Let's save real quick, just in case. I don't like your tone, but okay. If you have something to say, you're already here, stay in my office. Clearly I can't stop you. We'll talk about Alexander Scarlet. Tabitha glances away. She's already putting up her guard before you so much as asked a question. Tabitha, please, I really want to believe you didn't know about the little boy. Fine, but I'm not gonna have much to say. It's not like Grandma Eddie talked about her. Okay. She disappeared. Never found her body. Do you think she might not have died back then? I suppose it wouldn't be the first time Scarlet's tried to skip out on the familiar responsibilities. But she didn't. She died. And I doubt you'll be solving a disappearance that no one solved in, what, 70 years? It's not happening. So yeah, she low-key would not have even been alive when freaking... because Wayne was in that cell. Unless Wayne is 70 years old. I don't know. 75. As far as I'm concerned... Oh, I hope he's not. I really hope he's... I mean, like... Okay, if he's like 75 years old in an immortal way, that's chic. If he's 75 in a, like... creepy Lana Del Rey Lolita way, I don't want any part in this. As far as I'm concerned, it's solved. She died. Her body rotted away in the woods, all alone. So tragic. The end. And Enoch died on the same day. Don't you think it's a little bit suspicious? Oh my god, you are so annoying. What, do you want a whole forensics team to comb the hill for evidence? On a case that's been cold since the 50s? Yeah, good luck. And Grandma Eddie gave up, and that was her daughter. If there was something to find, I'm sure she would have found it. She wrote about someone she called the boy on the wall. Why are we talking about a child's writing? I couldn't imagine something was important. I think Andrew Charles Scarlet wasn't a stillbirth. I think Edwardine hid him away and he's the boy on the walls Alexander used to talk to. You're really clinging to the musings of a child who died before she was done with grade school? It's not true, you know. None of it's true. Just some fantasy a bird kid came up with, and now you're here all these decades later, freaking yourself out over nothing. Low-key, I wish she wasn't a capitalist because she is, like, hot. She's trying to act angry, but there's panic beneath her words that she can't hide from you. Actually, I'm done. Talking around something. I know you are, and I'm out of patience. Whatever it is, just say it to my face. Or draw her own conclusions. This isn't going anywhere. It doesn't matter what I say, and it doesn't matter what you think. The two of us are living in completely separate realities. We always have been. It's a long, heavy pause before Tabitha speaks again. You can almost see her chewing on her words, formulating what to say. It didn't have to be that way. Her fingers fidget nervously around the weapon's safety. Get your fingers away from the safety, please. What if we pretended we never talked about this? Those stone carvings, like the ones in the mine in the library, they're important, right? Now where to find another. We can go together, see what happens. Okay. Okay, where are we headed? There's one out by the farms, I think. It's probably safest bet for now. Oh, I love you, Tabitha. I really hope that you're not evil beyond the capitalism thing. Here's the thing, though. We become her bestie. Her bestie cousin. And then we can use our legal knowledge and our communist thoughts, well, socialist thoughts, to make her not a tyrannical, horrible boss. Thoughts? Maybe? I don't know. It's just an idea. Just something to circle around. Come on, we're going. Oh, I love you, Tabitha. You leave your cousin's office together. The usual tense posture is melted into furtive exhaustion, the look of a cornered animal at the end of a hunt, ready to strike out and defend herself with all she has. Do you guys think she would have killed Reese? Who do you think would have won? Probably she just would have shot him and he'd be injured or like hobble off into the woods or some shit. Start towards her car. Don't make it 2 steps before you're met with an unfortunately familiar face. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's a mob of angry biters at the gates, and they did not make it easy to access the premises. They threw an egg at my car. I'm aware of the situation, officer. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have places to be. So sorry to bother you, Miss Scarlet, but I was actually here to, well, you see, I'm here on police business regarding Clem. Can you speed this up, please? I'm here to apprehend the suspect. What did I do? The suspect? My cousin? My cousin? Officer, I assume you haven't forgotten who I am in the last 2 seconds? No, ma'am. Tabitha Scarlet, owner of the Scarlet Mines. Of course I know who you are, ma'am. Then you must know it wouldn't be a very good idea to test my patience by threatening my last remaining family member with an arrest. Do you know that? Affirmative, ma'am, but I don't serve the Scarlets, I serve this town. And being a Scarlet by blood doesn't protect anyone from the law. Okay, so you're gonna arrest my cousin anyway. On what charges, exactly? Yeah, we're a lawyer. Can we be like, what are we getting arrested for? Where are our damn Miranda rights? Well, you see, I received a call this morning that sent me over to the doctor's office, and the mess I found there doesn't bear talking about. Oh, we did wonder about that last time. There's not much to say I can say when we don't even have bodies to identify. But Joan Kelly is missing, and your cousin is the prime, so you have no evidence. Plenty of... The officer radio crackles to life. Franklin, pick up already. We ain't got all day, boy. Sheriff, I'm actually in the middle of a discussion with Scarlet trying to apprehend... Your thug is trying to arrest my cousin on false charges. Everybody quiet. I don't want to hear it. We've got a situation we need you. Franklin, go get down to the farms pronto. Get ourselves a possible 187 Bruin. 187? They're talking about a possible murder. Oh, I love you, street smart. I love you, book smart. I love my skills. I really do. I want to kiss my skills on the mouth. Talking about a possible murder. Murder at the farm? Who got killed? 10-4. How lucky, officer, because let me tell you, if you laid a single hand on Clem's head, I would not have rested until I had you badge in my hand your ass on the curb. We're actually heading out that way anyway. Mind giving us an escort? We can follow along right behind you. Miss Scarlet, this sounds like it might be a very serious situation. I don't think it's wise for any civilians to get involved. Franklin, quit pussyfooting around up there. I don't give a shit if somebody falls along. We need you ASAP. Fine. What the sheriff says goes. But bring your cousin. We'll finish this later. The officer hurries back to his car, leaving you with your freedom preserved, at least for the time being. I hope me doing that means something to you. Yes, it does, Queen. I love you. I love you so freaking much. You're my BFF. We just gotta fix that little capitalism problem, that little bad boss problem, and we are gonna change the world together. She says nothing else before walking to her car and motioning for you to follow, and you do, slipping into the passenger seat. Two of you ride near silence, following the sirens all the way out to the farms on the edge of town. What? Oh, this is the end of part 1. Okay. So the next part is releasing on Friday, February 20th. That's pretty soon, right? 6 days from now? And just a few days before Resident Evil Requiem. What? Okay. So, we made a lot of big choices here, guys. We did. We abandoned our romance with Reese. We started a romance with Wayne. We made friends with Tabitha again. We might be a murder suspect. And we're going to the farm. And Kanika's mom is even more suspicious than before. So lots of things happened. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed coming back to the world of Scarlet Hollow. I freaking forgot how amazing this game is. It's so fucking good. And I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that we'll see you guys very soon in the next episode. And I hope that time goes quickly, because I really want to play it right now. Bye. Thank you.